Well, if you're looking for rent grants, and let's say you live in Arizona, what I'm trying to do is show you how to find the rent grants for where you live. Because it's not where you think it is, and it's not going to be where other people think it is, and there's going to be a hell of a lot more than you think it is. So it really boils down to that you should not use Google, because Google will show you 5 million websites, or probably 10 billion, for rent grants where you live, and you won't know a good one from a bad one or whatever. And most of what's in Google is people who want to get money from you, not give money to you, okay? So what I'm trying to do is show you how to do that service. Now, I've been studying this for 50 years, and Google is the worst place to start for finding something. But let's say you find out, okay, hey, there's a rent grant you heard about that is available in Arizona, and you go to, and it's probably, in CandlerArizona.gov, if you're living there, and you see it says, oh my goodness, here, emergency rental assistance for Maricopa County, boy, 80 years old, and I guess that. Okay, so you go there and you look there. Okay, what is it about, and how much is it? And I see. Oh, what's the area? What's the income requirement? It says $70,000. If you make under that, if you're a family of 4, then you're eligible for it. And it gives you about 3-4 months of rental assistance, usually about $9,000. It depends on the city you're in or whatever, but that's all there. Now, the other thing you want to do, though, is you can't stop there. So that's one program. Now, let's say you call that program and they say, hey, we have no more money. This is out, because that's what's happened a lot nowadays, is that people don't have money in the program anymore, or it's coming soon or later. So what you have to do there is find other programs. And the best way to do that, and let me show you how I do it. You go to findhelp.org, okay, and you put in the zip code for your county, 85063. You search that, and then when that says, now you put in rent, because then it says put the keyword in there. Okay, what do we get? Well, we got 81 more programs that have rent money and assistance for you to get solve your rent problems. 81. So you thought there were one, and that's a major program for the state or whatever, but there's 81 more. I mean, that's what, see what happens, that people give up. Okay, that's one, and I'm not eligible for it, and so it's not there. And somebody says, yeah, this is it, and whatever. And you can't trust that. Look at a little 81. Now, here's how you have to work with that. Now, because you're not sure which of those 81 are there. Now, if you go back to Google and put in rent grants, you'll get 5 million, okay? So you don't want to start working with 5 million. You want to start working with this 81. Okay, now what the requirement takes is for you to start calling as many of these 81 programs as you have time for. And you make time, because unless you have an easier way to get the money, unless you don't care about being evicted, so there's already other reasons you don't. But if you really want to solve that problem, this is the best source. I mean, this is, it's like, what do you call it? Shooting fish in a barrel or whatever. Otherwise, you're going in the sea and putting hooks in the sea and hoping to get away. You're not. Here, you got all the fish in the barrel. These are all people who spend their life looking for help people who have trouble paying their rent. You hear that? They make a career out of solving problems like you have. That's the best place to get help. People who are nonprofit, people who are getting paid already, they're not going to get money from you. Everybody in Google wants to get money from you, okay? These are nonprofit and government offices that want to give money and give help to you. They're in the business to help people. The others are in the business to make money. So that's right. If you don't have money, if you have money, you want to pay, God bless you. But if you don't, you have to stay out of that. You have to stay out of that. You got to go to people only that are out there living to help other people. And unfortunately, commerce doesn't encourage that. That's the downside of capitalism. So, but we have a an antidote to that, and that's nonprofit organizations and government offices, okay? And that's what you have to do. Then it becomes complicated because they're not marketing experts, you know, so they don't know how to find you or whatever, and they don't have money to advertise on Google. They're not allowed to, and all that kind of stuff. So that's why even if they're in Google because they have a website, Google has no incentive to show you them because they don't pay Google. So guess who gets shown and who doesn't? Particularly if there's 20 million like this that are paying Google, and there's only 80 that don't. So that's why. So what you do is you narrow in on this. You start calling every one of them. Here, the first one is rent and utility assistance. New Leaf, rent and, here's another one. New Leaf's Mesa can rent utility, mortgage utility and other assistance, homeless prevention, life needs and financial assistance, affordable housing, transitional housing for homeless veterans, utility assistance, okay, HUD public housing program. They're all in the business to help you not lose your house and to help you find money and help or whatever it is that you need help. See, and this is why. See, the government gives out now over $16,000, per adult every year in grant programs. Okay, money. Well, they're really cash giveaways and all kind of services. Also, there's so much that's out there, but people don't know when they put their toe in the water by finding one organization, and the organization says no, we don't. So you think, there's nothing there. See, I knew Lesko was full of shit. I shouldn't have believed somebody who wears that kind of clothes. and you go home still wanting. So you have to gear up your gumption or whatever it is and start calling. I mean, so it takes you a few hours, a few days. Well, it took him years probably to get into financial trouble. You're not going to get out of it by just making one phone call. You may, and that happens to people. They're the ones I put in my infomercials to talk about that. But most likely not. And the more you call people for help, you don't have to know what to say. You don't have to know how to say it. You just said, hey, I'm so-and-so. I live here. I need help. Can you suggest some places? So if it's not them or something else. I mean, you see the people in the cop movies, they go door to door. Hey, did you see that next? And they just keep, it's a numbers game, like anything else, like getting a job. You don't go to one place, one company and ask if they're hiring and they say no. And you say, well, I'll go home and wait for them to change their mind. No, you go to another one and then go to another one and get another one. Getting help is the same thing. And that's what we're trying to do at Let's Go Help. And that's why Let's Go Help is turning into a community of people that believe in this and believe in helping other people. And so when they find something, they help you find what they get. And now we have so many members that are live. They're live. We have 2-3 hours a day now, every day, where members or our staff are live to answer your questions. And this is only $20. So I used to charge thousands for something like this for rich people. They'll pay it because these millionaires become billionaires using this stuff. So I want to help more people. And I don't have a whole lot of time left. I'm 80 years old. I feel I have 10, 15 more years. And I want to do this every waking minute because it grows my heart. And that's the last thing I have, I think, left to get better at. My mind's not getting better. My muscles aren't getting better. I can't run faster. I can't pick up more things. So, but I could love better. And that's what most of the people that work with me there and the members that help members, that's what we're all about, is trying to help everybody as much as we possibly can. Because we know life is shitty and it's going to beat you up. That's life's job. to make you survive, it has to beat you up sometimes. So you get resilient to get on to the next thing, okay? And there's all kind of help. So go to this findhelp.org, put in your subject, and start talking to people. You have to call, you have to talk, you have to ask for help. I know it's easier to just, find the website and fill it out, but if it's easy, but if it's not working, you can try it, but if it doesn't work, then you got to roll up your sleeves and do this, please, because I don't know how else to really inspire people to do this. I mean, the help is there, but it takes some effort on your part. And they're the people who call me a scammer or whatever, because they go on this website and they don't find something and they think I'm a scam. That's fine. They have a right to call me anything they want. And I'll give you your money back if you think I ripped you off. But these programs are real. Everything I give you, I can't guarantee anybody will get the money because only the government can do that. So, but I can guarantee that every website I give you is real. And they should be in that existence to help you with that kind of problem. And that's what we do. We show you the websites that are there to help you with that problem. Now you have to do the follow-up, and that takes some effort on your part. So I hope you do it, please, because I know you have a hell of a good chance of solving the problem, but you may have to put in some work to do it. That's where people, and it's easy. We have all full lives, and it's hard to get our attention. I know I'm the same way. But please let me try to help you, okay? I love what I do, and I'll be doing it until I die because it gives me the best reward. You know, when I get people that say something, how they help them and solve problems, or boy, I have nothing better to do with the rest of my life than to try to help you.